more so like FBI type shit though, because somebody had told me that back around when No Jumper first started, specifically Adam, they wanted Adam to specifically interview people out of Chicago and different places out of Florida that already had cases going on and stuff like that, and basically get more information. But yeah, Adam been working with the FBI, CIA since like about 2016 when he first put out No Jumper.
So you know what's so crazy is like what you saying that, right? And then with him creating a podcast with Wack 100 and his allegations behind that, it's just it was already a unique you know collaboration, but with that information, it just makes it even weirder because just what everything they got going with the Big U case and loose cannon maybe a CI or a confidential informant or fan Brick and all that. It's just so you got Brick over there, you got loose cannon over here, you got Wack 100, and then you got Adam 22 that maybe allegedly connected to it. So we kind of breezed by it in the beginning. But this brand really becomes from a weed strand brand, right? I connected with the original Runtz grower, and so what can I talk about legally? It was one of the first ones, and Cali with it was the permanent marker,
and that really that one really blew up because it was like Runtz. And then you heard like Gelato is always a big name and shit like that too. But the permanent marker is something kind of new, like 3 years, 4 years new type shit.
And then after I started the strand and the brand, you know what I'm saying, we was getting, we was moving it around, and it was getting some movement that they was liking the darkies, they was liking the permanent marker. And then in that time span, I kind of transitioned. I invested a lot early in it, and then I started podcasting. The podcasting took off for me more. You know what I mean? That's where I started to invest more of my money and time and energy, buying new cameras, buying lights, buying mics, you know what I mean? To get back to your original question, it did start from a marijuana brand or strand. Then it went into the podcasting because I had a friend that was in the podcasting, the boxing section, and then that went to the podcast about nothing, about dudes that she like or that are. But anyways, did some views with her, moved on to Loose Cannon. Boom, now we here.